Brr.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, you're seeing right. It's me, Cindy, Life in Yarn Tangle, doing a Sunday live. Why not? You know, we're here, and I got company.
Yes, you
Spring,
do.
Bailey,
Like
and
you
for
didn't
those
get
of you
enough
watching the
of us
rerun,
earlier, right?
hello.
Like they didn't get enough of us earlier.
Right? There you go.
Only this time, Davey's crocheting.
There you go. Well, that's what
Attempt.
this is, a spontaneous chat and crochet and have fun and hang out and just be silly.
Yep. My
I
roast
tried
pork
looking
is
at.
in the oven.
And sleep.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
No
You need more
yawning
coffee?
allowed.
I do need to make some coffee.
Hi, Sanita. How are you doing this afternoon? And
Hey,
hi,
Hi,
Corgi.
Christy
Sunita.
and Caitlin. Hello.
I'm snuggled in blue and I'm too lack of energy to show you. I've lost my luster for the day.
There you go.
Somebody hook up the IV to spray.
Yeah.
She needs a coffee IV.
Straight up, man.
Hmm.
Like, tap those veins, girl.
Right?
Hi,
So did
Blind
you enjoy
Stitches.
your shower and stuff, Miss Cindy?
I did. Got my shower. Got everything done. Got hooked up to my IV. That's annoying because it's in my arm.
My shirt looks blue. It's brown.
To me, it looks green,
Really?
like an olive green.
No, it's actually brown.
Oh, see, now it looks brown. Now that you've leaned
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's brown.
you need to follow the instructions on your T-shirt.
Yeah, wake up and smell the coffee. I smelled it. I just haven't made it anymore. Oh my goodness.
I like it, Silver Wings. Hello, how are you? Silver Wings Crochets. I like it.
I like
Mm-hmm.
it too.
Oh, mine's purple, like a lavender color.
Sunita is saying blue.
It's probably the lighting.
There's blue here. I
I
got
see
blue over
that.
here. And blue
I got all
here.
kinds of blue over
Oh
there
no!
and over
Here.
there.
Ouch!
Hi, blind
Oh,
stitches.
I have
hi,
blue
blind
everywhere.
stitches.
Hey, Jennifer.
Well, hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
See, it
Yeah,
says you have a blue blanket and Bailey has a blue cat. All I have is blue yarn.
that's Jimmy Bean.
Uh-huh.
That's Jimmy Bean.
I don't think I have anything made out of blue.
I was trying to think.
I do. Yeah, I do. Actually, underneath the other shawl that's on the mannequin,
Ooh, ooh,
Hmm.
ooh.
it's
I
blue.
like blue.
I could.
Blue!
Oh, that's a gorgeous blue.
Yeah, look, blue.
Blue! I forgot the blue shelf was right here.
Blues. You need a blues. There you go, blues.
Uh-huh.
Blind Fish says, I started the coffee and lemon diet today. I went 3 hours without eating and I could have continued, but I am diabetic and I need to eat something.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the downside of being diabetic. It's hard to do some of those diets because of that.
yes.
The only kind of diet I'm on is a seafood diet. I see
Oh,
food and I eat it.
There you go.
I have a
I like
special.
that diet.
My
I
blood
have a
sugar is
special.
actually leveled out since I run formula 24/7.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That
It's a
is
little
awesome.
high, but it's doable.
I have that special, handicap that every time my elbow bends, my mouth flops open. So, I mean, it's hard to diet when you got that.
Right?
You like those blues, do you, Silver? Which blues? In which screen?
Which screen?
We're all blue.
I know I grabbed a hook. Where did it go?
Are you looking at all that blue yarn that's like snaking up the wall behind Spring? Or it looks like it's gonna come like dominoes come crashing down on you there, Spring.
No, it's hooked in the pegboard.
It's huh.
They're hooked in the pegboard.
She likes all of the blues.
Yeah. It's
And
all
Silver,
on a wire, and the wire is hooked into the pegboard.
that gives a whole new meaning to the use of a hanger.
You'll have
Yep.
to send me a picture, Blind, when you get the shawl done. She's making the pure innocent shawl.
Awesome.
You mean this thing? This one here that I did that everybody is forever commenting on.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
I think what it's like an 8-row repeat, Sunita, or something like that.
Silver is finishing the cow neck poncho.
A Blind Stitches is working on the pure innocence. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is an absolute beautiful shawl. It is. I don't know how many times I've gotten comments on my shawl behind me. Yes.
As long as you're making it work for you and you keep your diabetes in check, Blind.
Yep.
You got to make sure. Got to be safe.
We're playing with yarn and hooks.
Which cowl neck? Wait.
Hey, we're hookers.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
cool.
you should see some of the books that I just bought.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What are they? Hi, Lisa. Grammy Scattered.
Hi,
Good
Lisa.
morning. She
She's
says
not.
I woke up earlier and had a headache, went back to bed. Now I'm up and go make omelets for everybody. So I got you on now. Hope you're having a great day.
Awesome.
I'll have an omelet.
Well,
Please,
she's not scattered all the way anymore, but she's still scattered.
An omelet sounds good. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, Sarah.
Sarah, how are you guys?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Sarah.
I guess Sunday is shower day, is it?
Right? Apparently. It's that time of week again.
I smell good now.
Don't come around on Friday or Saturday.
Right?
Oh, man.
Actually, some of the books, there's one book that says hookers do it better with one hand.
That's cute.
I went, oh my gosh, I'm on a hooker thing.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's going to start calling me Bailey the Hooker, not Bailey Nutter. It's like,
You're thinking about adding pockets to the shawl? Blind?
yeah, that's what I was just reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do that. Not to the pure innocent shawl, if that's what she's making.
Yeah, it's a pure innocent shawl.
I don't know about that. I guess it's possible, but I can't really see pockets on that. I can't. It's yeah, no. I don't know about that one, Blind Stitches, but I mean, hey, you know what? Hey, you're the one making it. You want to put
Well, it might look good with it. I mean, sometimes it's hard to visualize something and
I personally can't see where I would put a pocket unless it was like a really tiny kind of one in a corner somewhere, like to stick a cell phone in or something. But um, I, yeah, have a hard time visualizing that because I think it kind of take away from the beauty of the shawl itself. But that's my opinion. It's like
I haven't made that shawl. I don't know anybody who'd wear a shawl, so I don't make them.
I wear them a lot in believe it or not, I wear them a lot in the summertime, more than I do in the winter.
Hmm.
Because if you go out and you get sun kissed a little bit, you end up, well, especially if you're a redhead, right? Yeah, you tend to, when the sun goes down, you tend to like get this little chill going on. So I'll just, yeah,
Yeah.
I like
That's a
shawls.
good idea. I
I
have a
prefer wraps.
Rulana.
I prefer a wrap, believe it or not.
Yeah.
To
I
a
want to make
triangle.
my mom a cardigan for her birthday or a vest. And I have like 3 weeks to do it.
Yeah.
Shawls, if I get them big enough to go around me comfortably,
Yeah.
they're so long the back end would drag the ground behind me.
Pretty much. Like the one that I did there, I mean, Crystal only uses one ball of the yarn to make her shawl, right? I think, or I believe she said it was one ball, and maybe she used two. I ended up using three, like over 1,000 yards to make mine.
Wow.
But
Wow.
I like my shawls drapey and big.
Sanita says, I love my shawls. I have 2 planned with my hand-dyed yarns. Ooh. Hand-dyed yarns
But
are always so nice.
blind stitches, I'm not telling you not to add a pocket.
Well,
I'm just I'm having a hard time because I made one actually envisioning where you would put a pocket on that. But it's not to say by any means do not add one. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if you want to put a pocket, I mean, you could actually even put a pocket in the V in the back if you wanted to as well.
Yeah. She
It's
can't
only up
see. She can't see what it turns, what it is. She can work it up, but she can't see it.
yeah.
So that's why she's like, well, since y'all can see it and I can't, I'm not going
I
to
mean,
do it then.
it's like my personal opinion is I would not because I think it would take
Right.
away from the
Right.
actual beauty of that shawl in general. But that is not by any means to say don't do it.
Right.
Right.
Because here,
Yeah.
whoa, okay, that's the bottom of it, right? So I could actually, I'm draping it over my head. No, I'm not a ghost. All right. I can see maybe a little pocket here at the tail so that if you wanted to reach back and stick the phone in or something, or possibly somewhere in the folds here. But yeah, it's a beautiful shawl. It really it is. I think what it's like 8 row repeat. Only. It's only
It
an
is a
8 row
gorgeous shawl.
repeat. Hey,
I really like it.
I love it. I've actually I love it so much to the point where I actually bought the pattern. And I want to make another one using a different color. This one I used an antique white instead of like a white. So I used an antique white to make that one, and I'm happy with it. But yeah,
There you go. See, Blind lives in Georgia, and I think she would do well. So I'm making one to see how I see how I would too if I would get any orders for it.
Yeah,
Dang it. All you can do is try.
That's
that's
right.
it. That's it. Just because one person like me would say no doesn't mean that you should. So, yeah. Hey, you might actually envision something totally different and it'll catch on and everybody will want to make that one. So, hey, everybody has their own twists.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Yes. But it is a beautiful shawl. It really is. I have to make another one. I really do. I want to make another one. I just don't. Sunita, maybe I'll make it in blue.
Royal blue.
Or different shades of blue. You never know. I mean, it's like 8-row repeat. I think it's 8 rows. I have to look at it again. But it's like an 8-row repeat or
Mm-hmm.
somewhere along those lines. But it's like once you get them down, you're good. You
I
made it
like
in
that one.
one of my favorite colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd love to see that, Silver. I would love to see
Ooh.
that. I was
Teal is a
thinking of
gorgeous
doing it.
color.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of doing it in that the rich teal that you sent me. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to do it in
That would
something
be
else.
pretty.
In
That'd be really
every
pretty.
blue, any and every blue. Well, I do have a wide selection of blues. That I do. I even stocked up on some pink. Your favorite colors.
Purple?
That's Sunita when she was opening her Happy Mail. She's like, okay. And she starts naming off a whole list of people. Don't look because this box has a lot of pink in it. I'm like, yep, that would be me. Nope.
That's funny.
It's
but,
magenta.
but I don't find normal colored shades of pinks. What I buy are normally like dusty rose and stuff like that. I mean, those are like really
Right.
pretty.
Yeah.
We're not
Like,
talking baby pink here. We're talking
yeah, I don't
flowery.
do baby pink at all.
Yeah. I mean, I do own baby pink, but I mean, I own every color.
This kind of pink I can tolerate.
Yes.
That's French rose.
Hmm.
That I can deal with. But
But
the
a baby powdery pink, yeah, it's a little.
Or the hot, hot pink.
Oh yeah,
pink,
no hot pink. Yeah, no,
pink.
no.
No, no, not this. Mm-mm. No, not a fan.
Silver loves any shade of blue, to be honest. I love duck egg too.
Yeah,
Or that pink, that pale, pasty looking pink.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pink either, Sunita.
it
Sorry.
doesn't even look pink.
It's just like, ew.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even look pink.
That was a Yarnspirations 1 pound, and I got like 3 bags of it.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah. Not exactly my cup of tea.
So you're gonna make something with it, or you're gonna use it as giveaways? That's
I'm
the
using
question.
I'm using it to weave those panels for my bed.
So
In
you don't like
pink?
pink, but yet you're making pink panels for your bed.
Because I can offset it with a bunch of other colors.
See, if it was me, I wouldn't put any pink.
Pink
I'm
and
gonna use it.
blue.
I can use it.
Yeah, I've
I'd
lost
use
my
blues,
stitch.
greens, purples, and blacks. Hi,
Hmm.
Oh
Donnie. How are
wow.
you?
Hi Janine.
I never see your name right, so
Oh,
sorry.
9 stitches did her hair blue.
That's cool. Everybody saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all colors as well, Lisa. I have a favorite. Yes, I have a couple of favorites, but I have no issues with any other color. Like these ladies up here, these two. Yeah, no, no pink. Don't talk about pink today. No, no,
Bailey likes the rainbow, but the favorite color is blue.
no. um, no,
Awesome,
actually,
Janine.
no, blue's not my favorite color.
Well, turquoise,
Yeah,
which is a shade of blue.
yeah.
And green.
Well, that's true too.
No, green is your color, friend.
Lisa says, I don't do anything in one solid color.
Right?
I only do it because that's what my daughter wants. I don't know
If
what's wrong with her,
if
but she likes
anybody
solid.
has ever seen anything that I ever created, even in the past, not one thing is done in one solid color. I always well frame it. Well, I call it framing it, okay, but let's say bordering it or shade it with a different color, either throughout or as border, just to give it that little extra. Because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise, it's just too in your face that one color. So
Absolutely, girls.
Yeah. Deneen says,
yes,
just got off my butt and posted some items on my Etsy store. Very
that's
nice.
awesome domain. Way to go.
Spring says, I'm really good. This is going to be a better year. Right on.
I
I'm
like
with you,
that
Silver.
thinking. Love that thinking. Better year.
I have a little thing that pops up and it says, today is going to be a great day.
Hmm.
And I have to agree with that on most days.
I wake up every morning and I try to convince myself of that before I even get out of bed. It's like-
Right?
and then I
Yeah,
get
I
out of
attempted
bed.
it this morning.
When I talked to my husband when he was deployed, I'd say, "Well, how you doing?" He said, "The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It's going to be a good day."
That's it.
I like it.
Like,
But it's not spring.
okay.
The birds are only chirping out there when it's springtime. That's how I know it's spring.
See, the birds here don't really ever go away. I mean, the smaller birds tend to, but you still have the blackbirds and sometimes you'll still see pigeons and
We got
the ducks
crows.
and stuff. And
Yeah, we have a lot of crows and ravens. Blue jays stick around throughout the winter. Sparrows, sometimes you'll see them, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. And on the rare occasion, if you're in the right place at the right time, you might actually even see an owl
hmm.
or a hawk. Hush.
Wow.
So see, I hear a kitty cat.
I heard, wow, wow.
I'm telling you, man, he's become very demanding in his old age.
Mine's mad at me, so she's sleeping somewhere.
Mine is like, why did you put the lid back on my litter box? It's one of those flip cap, like where they have to go through this little door to get into their
Hmm.
little. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, no. Because if I don't do that, if I don't put that thing on, I come walking into a room with litter all over my floor. And I'm picking it up on the feet. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'm tired of walking in cat litter.
You're going to start being trained to be
So
to
it's
be a
like,
litter trained.
so I was like, your litter box is gonna keep that enclosure on it. Okay, I bought that. I paid for that. It's gonna stay that way.
Pixie's upset because we moved her litter box out of the laundry room because they're doing inspections the next 2 days here.
Okay.
And they want to go down into the crawl space. And, well, the litter box was sitting on the top of the crawl space on the lid. So she kept coming over here patting me because Richard moved the litter box. She wasn't happy.
Yeah, they don't like change, do they?
No.
No.
Of course, I don't appreciate being woken up at 2 a.m. to a cat throwing up on your kitchen countertop, on your floor in the kitchen, then twice in the living room, 3 times in my bedroom, and once in the laundry room.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
It's like, my gosh, what did you get into, cat?
Jeez.
Sunita says there was a guy I used to work with, and when anyone asked how he was, he would say average.
Fair to Midland.
There you go. Just a little shy of crazy. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm a little shy of insane. So
no, you call yourself normal.
Well, isn't that insane in other people's books?
She's been on the same food forever. We've tried switching her, and she just throws up. So I just keep giving her the same food. We think it's the treats that I bought. We think that's what did it. So today she's not getting any of that treat, only the creamy stuff, and we'll see what happens.
The creamy stuff. Okay.
Well, and what's weird about that is normally she'll go in the laundry room and throw up, and she'll stay in the laundry room or in the little hallway right there in front of the laundry room between my bedroom door and laundry room door. Why she was all over the place, I have no idea, because it's so not like her.
Huh.
Who wants to be normal? Being different sounds like more of an adventure.
It's more fun.
Amen. I agree with that.
Amen. Exactly. It's more fun that way.
Hi, Jamie. Jamie says, when I ask my boyfriend how he is, he replies, tolerable. Drives me crazy.
Yep.
Hey, when somebody asks me how I'm feeling, I always tell them with my hands. So.
Exactly.
I mean, how else am I going to feel? With my nose?
Your toes.
With my toes. Yes. But, it's just a little play on, it's like, how are you feeling? It's like, how are you doing? It's like, right? But when they say, how are you feeling? I always say with my hands. It makes people nuts.
And I say stuff like that, and my husband says, just a little sarcastic, smart today. Well, it went to school with the rest of me. I mean,
right?
He's like, that's what I'm talking about.
Right?
Yeah, I'm a smart aleck, I know.
I can be sometimes, but usually my smart aleck button is broken.
I wish my smart aleck button was broken sometimes. I gotta tell you, sometimes it's like gets me into some trouble. Blind Stitchy says being normal is overrated. I say we are all unique in our own way. Can you imagine if everybody was the same? Ugh, that would be so boring.
Yep, exactly.
Ridiculously boring.
I think her and I grow up in the same household sometimes when she says stuff like that. Or at least near the same household. There's Miss Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Or Wriggles, or whatever everybody calls.
Wriggles.
Mm.
Hello, Wriggles.
How's Wriggles doing this afternoon? Or I guess actually it's evening over there. Silver says, I'm loud, crazy, British, and love coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the opposite. I'm typically quiet, crazy.
Pardon me. Oh, I'm sorry.
And love water.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, I just did that all totally wrong. I hear there is no such thing as normal. I agree to that.
There is
No,
no
there
such thing
isn't.
as normal. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Silver's laughing, I guess, at a face you made.
I was joking on my own. Baby
Exactly,
fish.
Sunita.
Water with coffee grounds.
I love hot water processed through coffee grounds.
A daily fish, yes.
Totally.
Now,
My
I
type of
like
water.
cocoa with hot water.
Mm.
Um, I prefer cocoa with milk.
Milk. Yeah. I do it with water too because the milk I can't do.
I'll do half water, half milk when I make it. So at least this way it's not totally watered down and it's got
Right.
some richness to it. But yeah, I can't do it pure water. It's like the cocoa is so good. Now I want a cocoa.
Still
Okay, now
trying
I
to
want a
listen to
hot
this
chocolate.
causes
Ah,
my nose to run, then eventually bleed.
Mm.
Are you using a humidifier on your CPAP? Because it shouldn't bleed if you're using a humidifier. I have a BiPAP, so Silver says coffee is grown, it's natural. I see no problem with drinking something nature provided for us.
Absolutely.
See,
amen.
chocolate's the same way. A cocoa bean.
Right.
Line says, I am
Amen.
quiet and I like to be by myself, but being that I'm Jamaican. When I'm mad or upset, that's when my accent comes out.
Oh, I'd love it. I'm sorry, but I'd be the person to irritate you just so that way you talk like really strong accent.
I would be joining in with you there on the accent, okay? A lot of my friends are Jamaican.
I love it.
And we cut up some pretty bad at times, I gotta tell you. They're like, oh my gosh,
That's hilarious.
we are having Rastafarian moments.
Mm.
It has the water with it, and yes, I use it too, but I get nosebleeds easily anyway.
Mm.
That's
That's
no
not
fun.
good. No.
Do you run oxygen with your CPAP? That might be what's actually drying out your nose.
Oh man, that's like horrid for doing it.
Yeah, I know because I'm on it all the time.
When Dad ended up on it all the time, it was constantly bothering his nose.
Yeah.
I've finally gotten used to it, and it doesn't dry me out anymore. Instead, it makes my nose run now.
Mm.
Kind of drives me crazy. I don't use. I do on my BiPAP. I use the humidifier, but on the oxygen itself, I don't.
I have 2 humidifiers running in this house. It's so dry that I'm like shriveling up.
You're shriveling.
Yeah, all the moisture's being sucked out. I'm going to turn into a raisin. Too bad it didn't work for the fat.
Wouldn't it be great if it did?
Yes, it would be nice. Oh well,
Silver
such is
says,
life.
plus my blood supply is 95% coffee. I have
Yep.
to maintain that. Children wear cause coffee is part of me. Cause coffee is part of me.
Cheers.
I put mine away
Mm-mm.
because, like I tell you all, okay,
Hi,
it's just drinking.
Stephanie. Silver says, I'm not sure how I'm meant to sit for 2 hours gaming Monday with Lisa. So as I drink lots of coffee and no way to keep it hot.
Mm.
Her
Hi,
tumbler
Stephanie.
actually keeps things hot or cold. But that's merch, and not everybody can afford to buy merch. But they do have
Yo.
they do have thermoses, don't you? Don't they? Get like a thermos?
Yeah.
Like an insulated cup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're not overly pricey, I don't think. But yeah, my problem wouldn't be the keeping my coffee hot. My problem would be the coffee
Staying in
stink.
your seat.
Yeah,
You'd be making a mad dash.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I like to do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You would think as much fluids as I'm getting on a day, I'd be making mad dashes all day long, but I don't.
Yeah. No, I
It's really
drink
weird.
1 cup of coffee and make 5 trips to the bathroom.
Yo, inherited. Back to ya.
Like seriously.
Hi, Inherited.
Good to see
I just
you.
saw you pop in.
Yo.
Uh-huh. And
Hope
hello,
you're doing good,
Stephanie.
Inherited. I like that. Yo.
Mm.
We're we're
Yo.
we're we're all just being silly over here.
Yeah, today's just being silly, have fun, crochet, chit chat. You know, keep it light and simple and just have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you come in get your crazy on? You
I haven't gotten it on yet.
mean you haven't gotten
Just
on
wait.
yet? Hey, well, move it, girl.
Hi, Amy.
I don't know if you want to see my kind of crazy. It might scare you.
I don't know about that. I've seen many sides of you there.
Right. Hi,
I'm like,
Amy.
yeah, I,
True.
I, I might have seen you crazy. I don't know yet. Like, show me. It's like,
My crazy tends to throw things.
Oh, now you sound like you're related to my husband's family.
welcome in,
Silver's,
Amy. It's good to
Silver
see
says she's
you.
been looking at heated. Oh, I lost it. Heated cup mats. She's had them before, but the coffee don't stay hot enough. You need a thermos. Amy says, "Hi, Cindy Spring Bailey. How are all of you? We're doing fantastic. Well, I'm doing fantastic. I can't answer for the other two, but I'm doing fantastic."
It's yet to be determined.
Right? Silver wants to know what those colors are that you're crocheting because she likes them together.
Brown, teal, and white.
That is pretty. Wow.
Yeah,
It's not a cake that you can buy. That's all different colors.
it says spring homegrown.
Yeah, right.
I like spring homegrown.
It's a dark brown, and don't ask me what actual name colors and brands and all that. I have no clue. This was gifted to me amongst a bunch of vintage yarn, and it was a half done previous project, so I ripped it all out, and I was sitting here earlier and couldn't knit, so I decided to start doing a corner to corner with it. So, but it's teal, dark brown, and white.
Yeah.
You do that so fast. I am such a slow crocheter.
I'm barely into the second color.
I know, but if you just started that this morning,
Yeah.
look how far you've gotten. I mean, for me, I'd be like maybe still on the second row, maybe third.
Well, it's 1, 2, 3,
So it
4,
probably
5,
had to
6,
frog
7.
because of mistakes. Where is Lisa Ladybird Love? What shenanigans is she up to? She doesn't get on YouTube on Sundays usually. So I
No,
honestly don't know.
she stays away from YouTube on the weekends usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will see her on occasion, but like pop up here and there. But I think for the most part, yeah, and I think she was kind of recuperating a little bit during the week. She was feeling a little under the weather, maybe. She had a few pre-recorded going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be back to troublemaking come tomorrow.
Monday mayhem.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to convince her once in a while to come to my lives because my lives are gonna be on weekends going forward.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I
Mhm.
know. I can get her once in a while. It just won't be very often.
Yeah, once in a while she'll do it, yes. But for the most part, weekends she'll tell you nope, nope, nope. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Who's getting food?
Did you miss us, girl? Did you miss us? What, you didn't get to see us enough earlier? Get to see the three of us again? Oh my gosh, some of us just don't have a life.
Yay, Silver will come visit my lives. Yay.
She won't come visit mine because it's in the middle of the night for her. I'm sorry.
Yes, let's see. 7 p.m. your time is like midnight UK time. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
at that point, she's probably sawing wood in a big way.
I watched
Uh-huh.
part of yours on Thursday night, but I didn't say anything in the chat because I was kind of cranky.
Oh, were you now?
So I thought it'd be best I just didn't say anything.
Well, people asked. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen her since her last video.
And I wasn't even able to get into it, let alone watch it.
Right.
So I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, it was fun. I missed a really good one too.
It was funny.
They were naming mannequins and mannequin heads.
Mannequin heads. Yeah.
What
I didn't stay
was it?
long, so I
Ethel
probably
and
missed
what?
everybody asking.
Fred and Ethel, I think was the name.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah, Fred and Ethel.
Yeah.
That's what it ended up being. It was hilarious.
That's hilarious. I like that, Fred and Ethel. Cindy says, I did miss you all, and you're cackling.
Kathleen
If I am awake,
Marvin.
I always drop by. I can always have a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully not
Occasionally.
during the live, or hopefully not while you're up on a panel in live.
Right?
Yeah, that would be kind of funny, right? If like one of us in the live on the panel ended up doing one of these things.
Been funny.
Silver sets alarms for lives to wake her up. If she remembers to set the alarm.
I'd be like, nah.
Cindy's wanting Silver to hook her up with some Humba mint candies.
You sound
I
good.
don't know what those are, but
Humbugs? Are they humbugs? Cindy? Are they called humbugs?
If you want me
it's
to,
spelled
I can.
Humba, but I'm not sure.
You got your
Silver
name
says,
Ethel
"Oh,
with you?
are they nice? I will see if I can find you some more British sweets." That's very kind of you, Silver.
Ooh.
Silver says, "Yes, Bailey."
Okay. Hi, Cindy. What's up? What's up? Whoops, I keep dropping my yarn. Okay, this is ridiculous. Look. It's like, come undone. No. Okay, not that much.
Can I do that? Can I do that for you, Cindy?
Do what?
The CC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do that. I don't have actually YouTube open.
I
probably should, but
have it over here on the computer. So.
Yeah, if anybody wants their link dropped, just put CC in the chat and we'll drop them. Somebody
There you go, blind. There you go, Blind Stitches. I got your link dropped. Bye, Sunita.
I will leave running, head to Granny's in another tab.
Does your granny have big eyes?
I was thinking, wait a minute, she can't wear a red hood. She only wears a blue one, so it's not the same.
No.
Well, have fun, Sunita. It was good having you in here.
Great time, Sunita.
Just sweetie.
I'm slowly getting caught up on my squares.
Humbugs. Humbugs are really, really good candies. Cindy, you can buy them here in Canada. You can, yeah, they're called humbugs.
Hmm.
And it's a candy?
Yep.
I don't know that I would want to eat something that said bugs.
And they even sell chocolate covered bees and stuff like
Oh.
that. I'm like,
Nope.
No.
all right,
You're
like,
welcome,
okay,
Jennifer.
good with the chocolate, no with the bees. It's like, or grasshoppers or stuff like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? People eat that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I mean, I've eaten and still to this day eat a lot of weird stuff compared to most people, but no, I'll pass. There's a lot of stuff I'll never eat again that I ate when I was a child.
Hmm.
I remember the time my dad tried to make me eat Spanish rice.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, he literally shoved it in my mouth, forced it in.
Oh, lovely.
He ended up wearing it.
Mm,
I
this
had to sit there
almost
for
like grits.
2 hours because I refused to eat it.
Spanish rice is good.
I like Spanish rice.
I didn't like it as a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't like grits as a kid.
I remember when we were kids. Like I had 5 other siblings, right? Well, I had 5 other siblings. Um, but my mother was trying to feed us chopped liver.
I
And
like
I
liver.
remember we were all sitting at the table. We were much, much, much younger than, of course, right? And we're all
Hmm.
looking at this plate of stuff on the table in front of us, and we're like looking at it like, what the heck, right? So my mother said that we were going to eat it, and I remember one of my older sisters saying there was no way she was going to eat this, right? And my sister wore glasses, and she told my mother that there was no way she was going to eat it. My mother said, "Yes, you are, or you're going to wear it." Well, my sister challenged her.
I can see where this is going.
And all
Uh-huh.
you saw, it was hilarious. I mean, and I was much younger then. I think I was like 6 or something like that, right? All
Hmm.
you saw was my mother running with the dish in her hand like this, with the chopped liver on it, chasing my sister into the bathroom, and
Why
then
they always go in the bathroom?
all you saw was my sister come out of the bathroom covered in chopped liver, yelling at my mother, "You're trying to blind me!" And I went, well, the other 5 of us at the table, you want to see a bunch of kids start to chow down on something real fast. It was like, yeah, no, I don't want to wear
That's
it.
funny.
That's
I've got enough
hilarious.
to smell it and look at it. Not don't want to wear it. But I like chopped liver to this day.
I love liver and onions. Oh my gosh.
To this
Ah,
day, I love it. It's
Oh,
so I'm
liver and
glad that
onions.
I was kind of forced to eat it as a child. So
And Braunschweiger. Oh, yummy.
you guys can have it? No thanks.
I fooled my daughter one time. I told her, "No, no, no, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. It's steak." She goes, "But it doesn't
Hmm.
smell like steak, Mom." And I said, "Trust me, it's steak. It's a different kind of steak."
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she wasn't liking any part of it either.
Uh,
Because it really wasn't steak. It was a piece of liver, right? But it's like, have to at least try it, right?
mm-hmm.
She didn't
Yeah.
wear it.
Braunschweiger? What is
Yes.
Braunschweiger?
Liverwurst.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say liverwurst because it's easier to explain it that way. It's liverwurst.
Yeah.
okay. You can keep it, Christy. I don't need any thanks.
I love it.
It's
Oh,
the
I
same
love
thing
it.
like pate almost.
Blech.
Yeah. Yum.
If you like pates, I mean, it's good. I love pate. All
It's
kinds of different.
I'm
No.
not a fan of mustard, and it's awesome with it's awesome. The Braunschweiger's is great with mustard and Vidalia onions. Yummy.
Mm.
Hi,
I'm going to take your
Tasha.
word for it.
Hey, Tasha, welcome in.
Hi, Tasha.
She's working on a blanket that looks like a rose.
Ooh,
That sounds awesome.
Awesome, Tasha.
that's awesome.
Ooh, fish and chips
That's going to be beautiful.
and mushy peas. Well, I don't know about the
Ew.
mushy peas, but the fish and
Mm-mm.
chips, yeah, I'm good. Beer battered.
Hi, Blind. Have fun.
Bye, blind stitches.
Granny D must be live.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I haven't been to one of her lives in a while. I feel so guilty.
Shame on you.
I know.
No, I grew up
As I
eating
do
like
the
rattlesnake.
disappearance of shame.
I grew up eating perch and trout and elk
I
and
love
deer and
trout. Oh my gosh, I
all
love
that
trout.
stuff.
Trout and salmon and halibut and haddock and mm,
How did it cook it?
sole and, oh, I love fish.
My mom always cooked it. Trout, she usually just cooked it as is in the skillet, or she baked it.
Yeah,
Perch,
that's
she
how I
rolled
do it.
in cornmeal and fried it. I don't remember what else we did. Elk and um, deer, she rolled in flour, salt, and seasonings and fried it usually.
It's basically what I do with rabbit.
Yeah.
Deer, venison, I do totally different than that, but
Although I
because I
will
cook
say,
it,
go ahead.
I cook it with bacon most of the time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
eat rabbit. Just don't tell me I'm eating rabbit, okay? I'll eat it.
I remember that story.
I will eat it, but just don't tell me that that's what I'm eating because then I see Thumper.
Silver says, I like little lives. I can't keep up with the chat. I'm with you there, Silver.
Yeah, a lot of times it's too overwhelming.
Tasha says the blanket's a lot of color. Amy's eating chicken lo mein, fried rice, and an egg right now. Egg roll. Excuse me, egg roll.
Yummy.
Mm.
Silver says, deer is nice. We used to hunt when I was younger. Couldn't handle the smell of dealing with the rabbits once we got home.
Tell you, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough.
Somebody fed me a spaghetti sauce made with venison, and I ended up being ill. So it's like I won't go anywhere near that stuff ever again, I don't think. But I've eaten buffalo burgers, and those are really good.
Yeah. Buffalo burgers are really good. I like buffalo meat and
I
elk
didn't
meat.
think that I would like buffalo meat. It was like, you want me to eat what?
It's good.
But it was like, I ate it, and I thought, you know what? It was better than the best Angus beef out there, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
I've had shark too.
Yeah, we
When
used
I
to
was
eat
younger.
shark and
I'm
gator
not too sure.
tail.
I find
I don't
shark
remember what all there were. It was shark,
too strong a taste.
flounder,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else.
See, I find sharp too strong a taste for me.
It is.
As far as fish goes, so I just found it was just too in my face. It tasted it. Whereas rainbow, I adore rainbow trout and
Mhm.
dory, and like those things. But yeah.
And here it just says, I'm a fat eating savage. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
Lisa the Grammy says, I love deer meat. I love deer burgers. I loved your steaks. Venison is to die for.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
don't
know
get
about
it
that.
hardly ever. Silver says, I swore I would never eat rabbit until one day I was ill. I got given the special chicken stew and I ate it all. Asked for more to be then told it was rabbit.
Mm.
It tasted, smelled like chicken.
Yeah. It was prepared properly. It
Yeah.
wasn't gamey.
That was the way I ate rabbit the first time myself. It was a neighbor of mine, and she was Greek,
Mm-hmm.
and they had made a rabbit stew, but it didn't smell anything like rabbit. It just smelled like heavenly when I walked in the door. I'm like, oh my gosh, does it ever smell good? And she said, would you like to try some? And I'm like, sure. It smells like really, really good. And I'm sitting there and I'm just downing it like there's no tomorrow, saying, oh my gosh, this is really good. It's like, what kind of meat did you use, right? There was some sort of different kind of fat food chicken or something. And she told me it was rabbit.
I haven't had rabbit since I was a kid. I didn't care for it.
Silver.
Hold on, Silver. We had ducks. I locked myself in their pen to stop them chasing and biting me. I was there 2 hours where someone let me out. Ha ha ha. Oh no. So you locked them out of their pen.
Oh
You were
man.
in the pen? Or were you in the pen with them? I'm not so clear on that part here.
And I go out to my ducks and I go house, and they go in a line all the way in their house. That's
That's funny.
hilarious.
That's because they're afraid of you, Spring.
They're trained. The
It's like,
chickens, on the other hand, are questionable.
Lisa says, I think I ate more deer meat growing up than I did hamburger because we didn't have a lot of money and we lived out in the
Right.
country.
Right. Exactly.
And
If
what we
we
did, we went
didn't,
hunting.
yep, if we didn't catch it in the water or on land, we wasn't eating.
yeah. But that's the way it used to always be done, anyways, right? It's
Yeah.
like, I think to take the life of an animal and not use it
Right.
um,
Yeah. We used
is
every bit of it.
seriously wrong, right? So,
Tanky poo.
yeah.
Hi, Tank. How are you today? Silver says, I was trying to get them back in the pen. They were not having any of it.
That's
Wriggle
when you
says, we
start.
raised rabbit. I have to say it might taste somewhat like chicken, but they have a different texture. I don't eat
Hmm.
rabbit.
We raised them as meat rabbit. We raised meat rabbits too. So.
Oh.
It does smell and look and taste like chicken. It does. I was like very surprised.
You
Mind you,
guys can keep the rabbit.
I don't think I would attempt trying to cook it myself because I would probably not. So I'll leave
Amy,
it to those who know how to do what they're supposed to do with it to make it not taste like rabbit.
Fry it. It won't taste like rabbit if you fry it.
right? Amy says, I loved my ducks and chickens. A mink got all of them in 3 nights. Don't have the heart to get more. Oh, I'm
That's
sorry, Amy.
aggravating.
Tank's got bad weather.
Yes.
Now,
Her and I both got the same type of weather today.
Ooh. In other words, you got the
sloppy
weather we
mess.
had.
Yeah, I mean, we still have probably 5 inches of snow sitting out there in most places, but it's been nasty, rainy all day, so it's a sloppy mess.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ugh.
And here it's snowing, but like I said earlier, it's like a mixture of rain, snow kind of thing.
Hmm.
It's weird. So
It's supposed to do that tonight,
yeah,
supposedly.
It's sunny and nice here
yeah.
in the 40s. Well,
We were 47 earlier after we got off of Bailey's Live. It was 47 degrees and pouring down rain, and I'm
wow.
standing
Wow,
in snow.
wow. How close were those fires to you, Cindy?
They
In
were on the other side of the state.
okay,
My niece, her new husband, he was a police officer and he had to go help evacuate because they live, what did my sister say? They live 2 or 3 miles, 4 miles from where the fires were. So they
okay.
were safe, but
Because those look really, really nasty. Those look like yeah.
those were some expensive homes that were lost over there. Homes are not cheap. And I think there's 2 lives lost, or was it 3?
I think they said three.
It might be 3. I
Three
can't
lives
remember
were
for
lost.
sure,
There
but
were a lot of damages done. Yeah.
yeah, there was no house partially burned. It was either your house burned down or it didn't. And the people that their houses didn't feel really guilty that their house was spared when they're
Oh,
looking across the street and then all their neighbors' houses are gone, but yet theirs is still standing.
it's the
And they,
same thing with the tornado. It's like you can't pick the path of
Right.
the tornado, and you'll have one house that was totally unscathed, and then the next house over is like total. So, Mother Nature is something to be respected and reckoned with, for sure. And Abe Jessica's dumpster. Girls, how are you?
Silver says, here it's cold and mostly clear at 4 Celsius. Whatever 4 Celsius is in Fahrenheit. Okay. Wriggle says, we raised pork, beef, and chickens too. I ate enough steak growing up. I didn't like steak until about 9 years ago. Wow. Everybody's saying hi. Silver says, I live 10 minutes from the kill house for local farms. So I guess it's part of life here. Things don't travel far from field to plate.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm in Colorado, Christy. I'm on the western half. So I'm about 4 hours from where the fire, 4.5 hours from where the fires were. With tall 14 high 14,000 14ers. That's what they're called. Mountains, lots
Hmm.
of them between me and them on the other side of the state. And the
And
mountains at least, I don't even know how many feet of snow now. It's a lot.
yeah.
Because they have been getting dumped on.
Hmm.
One ski resort has like 8, 10, 12, 8, what was it, 8 feet? 10 feet.
Wow.
Cindy,
Something like
are
that.
you talking about? Okay, Cindy. Okay, I don't. I thought maybe she was talking about Cindy A too. Cindy A is living somewhere in Alaska. Because there, no, really, honestly, truly, no, she's not in Alaska, but she's in the prairies, like in the prairie states, and right now they are stupid cold temps, like stupid cold. So that's where Cindy A lives. She lives in Manitoba, so they've been like minus anywhere between -20 and minus like 45 or something like that, which is ridiculous.
And when you all finally cut loose of that weather, we get it, and it's called the Arctic blast.
Yeah. And then
Thanks.
Colorado lets go of their weather and we get it over here.
Well, turn loose of my snow and send it this way, please.
Well, you can have our snow and our rain and all the cool.
We sometimes get Canada weather down here on my side of the state. The other side usually gets hit with it, but we don't always on this side. We don't get much snow anymore over here. Growing up, we'd have snow. We'd be walking in snow for Halloween when I was a kid. Now, if we get snow for Christmas, it's lucky. Our first snowfall here this year was the day before Christmas.
Wow.
We were like 70 degrees.
I remember snowfalls when I was a kid. And okay, I was smaller then, so I guess it seemed deeper. But it's like you would go out in the snow and you would literally get lost walking in the snow. That's how much snow was on the ground, right? I mean, we're not talking 1-2 feet. We're talking anywhere from 4 to 5 feet of snow at any given time on the ground. And now it's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But excuse me just for a moment. My kitchen timer went off. I gotta go check my roast.
Okay.
Make sure it's not burning on me.
Okay.
And that is important. Make sure it doesn't burn.
Yes, I don't want to have cereal for supper tonight. I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I would rather have snow than freezing rain. Right there with you, Amy.
See, we've only had freezing rain once, and it was a fluke, man. We had more accidents that day.
I'm sure.
Like in 2 hours, we had over 1,000 accidents. Because nobody understood that the rain was freezing before it was hitting the ground. And as soon as it hit the ground, it was just like an ice rink everywhere.
Yeah. Yep.
Trying to go up a hill and you're just going sideways and backwards because you can't go anywhere.
We've had several ice storms since we've been here. It's interesting.
Yeah, that was our first one, and I was already at work when it hit. So I missed it, fortunately.
Yeah.
Chris says, my son is in Longmont, very familiar with Colorado, born there and still have other friends and family. Oh, nice. Where are you now, Christy? Hi, Jessica. She's going to be listening and doing dishes. You want to come do some of mine? I agree with Amy. Snow, heck with the rain. Yeah. Yeah, it has snowed in Colorado in July. And here it just says, wow, I am a sissy. Nah, no, you're not. You're just like the rest of us. Anything but normal. Silver says, we don't get weather like that in UK anymore. I can't remember bad snow since 2010, the end and the start of 2011. Wow. Yeah, that's like us here. We don't get bad snow. Inherited says, my craft cave is 65 Fahrenheit and I'm freezing. It's the coldest room in the house, which I actually kind of like. So are you wrapped up in a blanket? You got a heating pad to keep you warm? Fire in a fireplace? Something? Can somebody get that? And
got it.
Thank you.
Jennifer and I got it.
Oh,
We's working on it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And here's a 65 outside equals yay. 65 inside equals where is my sweater? I have mine set at roughly 72. I don't handle cold very well, and I really don't handle the heat. So it's hard to find a temperature that I'm actually comfortable in. No wearing normal clothes. Jessica says, okay, if you pay me in chocolate. I want chocolate. In here it says, I can't be bothered to plug in the radiator in here. Tank says, we've had snow or rain 8 days this year already. Yesterday it didn't. Wow. It's like 70 Fahrenheit, though, the rest of the house. 70 is a good temperature. My mom keeps hers at 74, and I die. It is too hot in her house.
We normally are 68 degrees here and in the house, 68 degrees. And when I go live, I turn it down to like 63 or turn it down. So that way the heat won't kick on for a while. And I'm comfortable.
I can't do that cold. Because I get to shivering and my teeth will chatter.
Lisa says hers is on 68 too.
My internal thermostat is broken. I can't regulate my own body temperature. That's why I have to keep it within a certain range.
Mine was broken a long time ago.
And here says I also open the blinds. Here says I also open the blinds and curtains to let the sunshine warm the inside. It works amazingly well. That's if you get sunshine to actually come through your windows. I have a big ass tall building right in front of my windows. There is no such thing as sunshine. Oh, and a tree.
Hi, Carol.
Yes, hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. How are you doing today? Here it says ours is set to 67 Fahrenheit at night, I think.
Well, my personal body is set to Inferno, apparently. So.
My body can't make up its mind, so we try to keep it consistent. It's like when I come out from surgery, you know how they keep the operating rooms really cold?
Right.
They literally have to wrap me in a heating blanket because I shiver and chatter so bad, I risk pulling any stitches that they may have put in.
Wow.
Because I can't
My body would hurt. The muscles would hurt so bad if I did that. Oh, man. No shaking like that.
Yeah, no, I can't do that either because then my body goes into spasms, and that's not something my body wants to do.
And then the doctors think you have meningitis.
Yeah. But I do like it when they bring you heated blankets in the hospital. Those are all they always feel, oh, we'll bring you a nice hot blanket. And I'm like, okay.
Sleep.
Yeah. And Harriet has got blue skies at the moment. Wriggles says hers is set 70, 73, but we have an open floor plan and need to keep it warm for the birds. Nice. Christy's in Oklahoma. Carol's doing pretty well. I'm doing great today, Carol. It's a good day. Tank says it's 68, but I have a fan on. I'd be freezing if I had a fan on at 68 degrees.
I have my fan on in here. Stands at 25 Fahrenheit, which is like a nice 85-degree temperature kind of thing. And it's still freezing cold in here. But you know, I think the windows are old, so there's like a lot of cold air that comes through the windows, so I don't pay for my heating anyway, so I'm good.
We need to put some meat on those bones.
Right?
No, I'm not skinny.
I'm fluffy. I'm not fat. I'm fluffy.
I like that, fluffy.
I squish really well.
I'm buoyant.
Like that too.
All right. My brain is going in a totally different direction right now, guys. You're going to get me into trouble.
We knew we'd get you there eventually.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday. I'm supposed to be a good girl today.
But I do one or two of those. I did do two of those.
Well, some places is already Monday apparently because they're 5-6 hours difference than us.
There's got to be drinking time somewhere, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. You're in
We
trouble
woke her up.
now.
Hi, Lisa.
Her ears must have been a burning.
It
Oh
must
my
have been.
gosh, they must have been burning.
We were talking about you earlier, Lisa. And I ain't telling if it was all good or not.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
Gotta take care of my blue people here.
There you go. Uh-oh, she's shooting flames at us because we were talking about her.
They were on fire, both ears.
There you go.
See, if it's just one flame, it would be me talking about my hand melting the ice. Creating a magic rock.
There you go. Hey, I need one of those. I want a magic rock.
I pick them up off the ground and they just start leaking water.
All right.
Come on, Bailey. Come on, Bailey.
Breathe, Bailey, breathe. I know you can do it. Breathe.
She's gonna snort.
I want to snore.
Snort. Come on. Snort scoreboard. Come on.
Where's Nisi when I need her?
Anita's here. She says, "Don't cry, Bailey. I never left."
Oh my goodness.
She seen the blue and came back. That's what it was.
There you go.
It's the blue you were in.
Howdy, Jennifer, Cindy, and Carol. Lisa saying hi to everybody.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Yeah.
We're just having fun being silly, crocheting, and chatting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of us are crocheting. Some of us are busy wiping tears from their eyes.
I'm just letting them flow. Creating a new river.
So hard to be a good girl.
Who said you had to be good?
Be buoyant like the rest of us.
Right.
No, me is bone.
We know you live close to the crazy side like me, so.
I actually had somebody say, like, to me, the nurse is like, yeah, we have to insert this into like a fatty area of the body, right? And she was like trying to find the spot on my body, and she said, I can't find a fatty area on your body. And I'm like, oh, come on, seriously? Like, if I can pinch more than an inch, you can. It's like, she said that she could not find the fatty spot on my body. And I'm like, I didn't know how to take that.
Yeah.
Because I don't consider myself to be skinny.
Apparently you are.
Well, I guess, maybe, yeah. Big old tongue stuck out at Lisa Ladybird. Uh-oh.
Lisa's gonna email Natalie with the link.
They're not shooting you the twig, they're shooting you the tongue. I don't know which is worse.
I stick my tongue out at Kayleen all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because she's got 3 kids running around. You're bound to catch one of them.
I'm not surprised I'm surprised she's not skeletal. The way she runs after those boys, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said, I got to give them all a bath. I said, I'll trade you. She goes, oh, I'll come play in the snow. And I showed her what it was like. She's like, oh, no, never mind. Never mind.
But she wants snow. She wants snow.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go in there. Mm-mm.
I want a little snow. I don't want 12 feet of snow. I just want a tiny bit of snow
Uh-huh.
that I
Hey,
can
Bella,
enjoy.
welcome in.
Bella.
If it's too much snow, I won't go out in it because I'll freak out.
Mm.
Because when I was a little girl, we went sledding up on the Grand Mesa here. And I was walking back down the hill and suddenly I sunk in the snow to my waist. And anybody that tried to walk over to help pull me out, they couldn't walk because they would sink in the snow. They had to dig a path to me to get me out of the snow. I was borderline. My
This was
toes
not
were
Where's
borderline
Waldo. This was Where's
frostbitten.
Cindy.
It pretty much was. And when I tried to move, I'd sink more. So like, don't move.
Night, night, Lisa.
Night, Lisa. Thank you for coming by and saying hi.
Sweet dreams, darling.
One of my cousins is a grown adult married with a child. Now, he's younger than I am, but when he was a kid of like 5 or less, it blizzard in Knoxville, Tennessee. And he went off the porch and disappeared.
Oh no.
He literally walked off the porch and was gone.
Oh my goodness.
Missed the steps and everything, just gone. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that happened when I was a kid. Pretty much
How long did it
Oh.
take them to find him?
Not
I
long,
showed
just
up
reached
at
him.
home. Showed up at
Uh-huh.
home minus the boot.
That's the way it is here.
It was like I got in the door and my mother was looking at me and it's like one boot on my foot. And she was like, where'd your other boot go to? And I went, it got lost in the snow somewhere back there. So I went to walk, the boot came off, I couldn't find the boot. Yeah.
Around here, it gets suctioned off your foot in the mud.
Yep.
You're like,
Yeah.
walk right out of it. All right, well, I guess I got to go back and get that.
Oh, Cedar Ridge is beautiful, Christy. It's on the other side of the mesa. You can actually drive up over the mesa and you come down into Cedar Ridge, over into Delta. It's a gorgeous drive. It takes about, I don't know, what, an hour maybe?
Huh.
Longer if you decide to stop and do some of the trails or whatnot, or if you want to go fishing.
How long did you say it took you to get to Black Hawk?
2 hours.
2 hours.
2.5.
Huh.
That's a fun place to go.
Yes, it is. I know Richard keeps going, when are we going to go to Black Hawk? When are we going to Black Hawk?
Okay, what's in Black Hawk?
It's a
It's
gambling
gambling.
strip.
Yeah, it's all
And it's like a
gambling.
whole strip, both sides.
And then you
Wow.
go up a hill and you go into
Yeah.
Central City and it's a whole nother set of
Another set.
gambling.
Yeah.
I don't go to Central City though. I don't like it.
No, we stayed down in the bottom. We stayed at Black Hawk down there.
Yeah, and they've got some new casinos too down there.
Really?
Like two or three of them.
Cool.
It's amazing watching them build these things. There's literally a creek that goes right by where the buildings are, and they have like this itty bitty little plot, but yet they build this humongous multi-story hotel with a parking garage on this itty bitty little lot. And it just amazes me how they do that.
It's a casino island.
Oh man.
In the sky, apparently.
Mhm.
I mean, how do you get the equipment you need on this side where the creek is to do the stuff you need to over here, but the creek's in the way?
It's called a drawbridge.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. Drawbridge. I like it. Oh, I need to go.
We have a
be
casino
fun.
there in the city, and I think I've been to it once since it opened. And I pretty much stuck to the slot machines. I went in, I think I changed something like $20, made $20, lost $20. made back 10, and then I called it quit. And I'm like, all right, I only lost $10. Now I'm out of here. Like, yeah, I'm not huge on casinos. Mm. Is that blue? Is that blue?
This is my light blue. It's called
Whoa,
soft blue.
Nita.
And it's going to be paired with my medium blue. I mean, my medium purple.
I was gonna say, wow, that's a weird blue.
Medium purple and blue.
That's kind of
The
cool.
purple's the middle. The blue's the middle. The purple's the outside.
All right.
This is for 2 days? The 6th and the 7th. Both have the same colors.
Interesting. Pink is rising there. Okay.
And the one for yesterday is solid purple.
I live in a flood zone.
Roll your pants up, Tank.
Yeah, put everything on the second floor.
Pretty much.
Have an escape plan.
I'll be there if
sky blue. Ooh.
I'll be there, God willing, if the creek God willing and the creek don't rise. And her creek's rising.
Does that mean you need to get out and escape? Or do you have time?
I think she already got, no, I think it was too icy or something. Wasn't it too icy there, Tank, and you weren't able to get out, or did you manage to get out? But
yeah. She put, like, I figured she was being silly because she put 3 laughing emojis after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just said we have to rise 34 feet to get to her.
Are you 34 feet tall?
I say the same thing, Tank. I'm like, well, I'll just swim to the top of the next mountain over, because if we flood up here, we're in trouble.
Pretty much.
Right?
They actually had to come and inspect to make sure we didn't need flood insurance.
Okay, don't you live on the top of a mountain?
Now, you can get flooded in other ways besides from a creek and a river.
I mean, our creek is 3 football fields down the backside of our property at the bottom of it.
So what kind of flooding
happen.
did you get? I'm just kind of curious.
We're flooded out there now, but not that way.
Your hot water heater breaks, it floods your house.
Yeah.
True.
But they were talking about natural causes.
Here, they don't distinguish the two. It's flooded either way. Your bathtub overflows because it's clogged and your house got flooded. Oh, you don't have flood insurance. It's not covered.
She's singing. She's on top of a mountain. and Sunita is saying it says 20 river rising. I have no idea what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
And the river is rising. I don't know. Guess
is the river named 20?
Is what?
She said 20 river rising. Is that the name of the river? 20 river. Just, throwing that out there because I can.
You get a crazy moment?
20 degrees.
That's what I thought. Okay.
I am. My river is down
20 degrees out there. Yeah, the river would be rising, I would say. I have a back river. We have a back river, not
the river that runs past my apartments. Actually, not past my apartments. It's up the hill from where I'm at, and then down a cliff by thousands of feet. But my mom's house is just a couple of miles from the river.
Yeah.
At the same level almost.
Yeah, I always wanted to own a house on the river or on the waterfront or something like that. Like I always envisioned this like log cabin, right? Real rustic, on fronting water. And then with all the floods and the flooding that goes on and so on and so forth and the swelling of water raised, I'm like, uh, that's no longer my dream home. So
Nope.
I want on
Nope.
top of a mountain somewhere.
Hmm.
Where if a tsunami happens, I'm like really up there.
I mean, the bad part, I mean, it all has to go somewhere and it goes down. But with mudslides, you have that issue when you're up on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of worry.
There's a canyon, it's on the other side of the state that has people built their homes all throughout it. And there's a creek.
Oh, sorry.
And it flooded. Oh man, it was a bad year. It was the year I moved to Sterling because Sterling was flooded. I had my interview that day and we had to figure out how to get to the clinic so I could have my interview because all the streets were, I mean, huge puddle. You couldn't go anywhere.
Jeez.
Well, that canyon flooded, knocking out bridges that people had to get to their homes, knocking homes completely down and stuff. They had to rescue quite a few people, and quite a few lives were lost too.
Mm.
And they rebuild.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My ex-mother-in-law lived on a canal off of the Gulf of Mexico, and they, during what they called the storm of the century, the 93 storm down there, it was called the No Name Storm. It came in 3 foot of water in their house. They just redid the bottom 3 foot of their house and flooded again a couple of years later. I'm like, why would you do that?
Wow.
No thanks. No.
Oh,
She says, no, 20 degrees, then river rising. Tank says, well, I'm on the side of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Nita does not live by a river. And Tank lives on Cedar Creek that connects to the Nolichucky River by my house, but my house is up 34 foot. The land is a steep gorge. Wow. That's kind of up past me. It's like this big canyon gorge because it's the Colorado River. It's up, that way for me. But rafting down the Colorado River is a blast. Just saying.
I've heard
Oh
that.
yeah, I've been on the Colorado River. It's awesome.
Tank says the boulders here are bigger than my house. Better watch out. Oh, Bella's 30 minutes from the ocean. I'm jealous. The ocean is so pretty.
Okay.
When the hurricanes come, no, you're not.
Well, this is true. I don't really want to live at an ocean. I like where I'm at because really here, our only natural disaster really is fires.
Fires, which is pretty destructive.
It's like living in the Maritimes here in Canada because it's they've got the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, right? Mingled with the St. Lawrence River so it's like bodies of water surrounding the Maritime Islands, and they get bombarded. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, stunning, breathtaking views and land throughout the summer months. I would not want to live there in the winter because they get ripped with storms that you wouldn't believe. It is like, oh my gosh. It's like living in Tornado Alley or Hurricane Alley, whatever you call that.
Tornado Alley.
Yeah, if I knew that that's where I was moving, I would not be moving there. That's for sure. It would be, no. Where is non-tornado alley, please?
We've had tornadoes here. It's very, very, very rare. Yeah. But we have had them. Yeah,
We
yes, I am in Colorado, Sunita. Tank says we have earthquakes from the mouth of the creek, which comes from the caves under the mountain.
and yes,
There
Riddles, I
was
want to move into your backyard. It's like,
there was actually one not too far from Tank last week, I think. Tank. It was 2.7 on the Richter, and it was over by Fort Jackson, South
wow.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it wasn't. It was one of them that friends of mine, veterinary and her daughter, they were working cattle, and they were like, "Well, that was interesting."
We've had tornadoes here too, but it's more the outskirts, like further off island than on the island itself. But yeah,
Yeah, we have.
interesting.
There's only one that I've actually experienced, and it was when my kids were little, and they were outside playing, and I thought something's odd because the wind started whipping. So I made them come inside really quick, and the next thing you know, you're seeing lawn furniture just
Yeah.
flying. No real damage. It wasn't a big tornado or anything, but
Okay. Hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes. Yeah. And fires. Thank you very much. No, thank you.
right.
I grew up with hurricanes and tornadoes, and not a fan.
No,
I grew up
I'm
with
not a
snow.
fan either. I've lived through a hurricane. And I gotta tell you, yeah, no, not a fan. No. Scary as all heck. Scary as I think it's the sound of the wind and the way it's got the way it just like that howling, that creepy, eerie
Sunita,
monster.
yeah. Sunita says the Des Plaines River is the closest bodies. Bodies will be floating, LO, if it rises.
Wow.
Ooh, that's not good. Christy says I could tell you a good place to live in Oklahoma. Most of the time, tornadoes bounce over our little mountains. Yeah, mountains are actually a pretty good barrier for tornadoes, but they can happen on
Yeah.
mountains too. Tank
Yes,
says
they
I live on
can.
what's called Cedar Creek Cave Road. They closed the cave because of the earthquakes.
Uh,
Chris says our house has been hit, but just lost the roof.
We had a
Scary.
3-foot around tree
We're
get.
just going on our roof. It's okay. Let the sunshine in.
I've seen what trees look like after a tornado. My
Yeah.
sister
Yeah, I
had a
watched it.
tornado hit the day before we went over. It didn't hit their house, but I mean, the trees were literally just twisted, still on the ground, but just twisted like a screw. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, I don't like tornadoes at all. I don't like hurricanes either because they spin tornadoes off of them.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That's what happened to the 3-foot around tree, or not around, but across 3-foot tree that got spun up. It was a tornado that came off of Hurricane Elena back in the day, back in the 80s. Not,
And that's why
not
I
a
like
fan
it
of
where
them.
I'm at. I don't have to deal with any of that. I just have to deal with the occasional snowfall now.
We have ours.
And not being able to drive.
All right. So my next question here is: do I grab a netted ball and continue this?
I know. Let me see it.
Okay, hold on, because I'm almost about ready to play yarn chicken. I need to see if I can finish off this rope, which I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Ah, no! Don't get tangled at the
Take
last
this
minute.
in Moshheim.
Moshheim? No idea. No, oh, come on, don't get tangled on me now. Cindy,
I didn't
are
do
you,
it.
are you cursing my yarn over here, tangled?
Nope. 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 Not me.
No, my name is not Cindy Life and Yarn Tangled. I think I
Thanks.
can do it. I think I can. Bear with me here. And then I'll show you. Oh,
Tank
crap. Maybe
says we
not.
first built, we had a 3.2, then the boom from the plates shifting. It was so loud. Ooh, I
Ah,
bet.
hmm
See, that's why I'm still glad I live where I live.
ooh, I think I can get this done.
We
Done.
do feel earthquakes once in a while because there's
Yes.
a place south of us oh, it's a couple hours
Bye,
drive
Jennifer.
that has earthquakes all the time.
Oh,
Bye,
phew, okay, I made
Jennifer.
it.
You have a great evening. Thanks for
Yeah, I'm gonna
hanging
have
with
to
us.
drop off too. I gotta go take care of animals, do evening
All right.
chores.
Yeah, we'll all hop down here in just a little bit.
Bear with me here, and I'll just show you this real quick. Because I'm thinking I still need to go a bit longer with it. Or I'd like to go a bit longer with it. Hmm. Hold on.
Oh, I like that.
It comes to just full of belly. What do you think?
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's good too. Well, I don't know. When you wrap it around your neck, do you have enough for it to stay?
To strangle myself?
Yeah, for it to actually stay put. Yeah, that's always the that's always the key is will it stay?
It will. Yes. All right. So I think I'll end it there and do my trim. All right.
Yeah, just end it there. I think it looks great.
Holy crap, is that
hmm
ever worn? Ah!
Did you command an inferno?
All right. So let me end that. Wait, where am I? Oh my gosh. You look like I'm not joking. Like seriously speaking. All right. This is my last stitch. But no, I have to go one more round across because I got to flatten out my other end, which means I'm going to need to attach the other ball just so I can come across it with some, because it can't be like that at the top here. It has to be the same as the other end. Ah, dang. Okay. Well now,
Here you go. That's as far as I got
Oh,
today.
look at this.
that is gorgeous.
It's going to be really pretty. Yes, I like the colors,
I do too. That is gorgeous.
I like the colors too.
and I'm going to have to attach another ball to this just to finish off the skirt. So yes, let's not lose the stitch. And my trusted little clover.
In my next live, I will show the bingo board
There you
so
go.
everybody can see it. It's too far away right now for me to go get it. I'd have to like scooch the computer out of my way, toss the yarn out of my lap, untangle all the lines, and try not to step on one to hang myself. Then go get the bingo board, come back. Then I got to play wired line chicken again to get sitting down.
You got to put everything back the way it was.
Right?
What did I just see there, Spring?
A blanket.
No. Is
Yeah,
that a blanket?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. That
It's
is
ancient.
gorgeous.
It's ancient. It's like really see through.
It's beautiful.
It is.
I can stick my fingers through
Oh,
it. It is like
hey, that's
seen a
all
lot
right.
better days.
It still
I have a
does what
baby
it's
blanket
supposed
like
to do,
that.
right?
Yeah, it covers my feet.
There you go.
It's a foot blanket, as my grandmother would have called it.
Foot foot. It's a foot foot.
Foot blanket just goes over your feet.
Well,
I just
Sandy.
can't part with it. It really needs to go somewhere, but I can't part with it. Yep, got it. Jennifer, me, or Tank. Da
Oh,
da
oh
da da
boy.
da da da.
Um,
Do 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 do.
I can't do anything
I
with
need to
him.
set this to subscribers only. I have to figure out how
Bada
to
bump,
do that.
bada bump.
You got
All
that kitten.
done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Everybody jumped in on that one, I think.
Yeah.
I don't get those very often.
They're
They
those
must
are
be
just
really bored
bots.
today.
No, those are just bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get them
And
in
don't
my
click on
chat
the
or
link.
in the comments too.
Don't click on the
Jennifer,
link.
it's been a blast also. Have a great night. Um, hope to see a bunch of y'all in Joe's live tonight. That ought to be
Yep.
interesting.
Yep, that's why I got to get busy, because
Yeah.
otherwise I won't be done before he comes on.
And that's the only time he calls my name is when I'm not there.
Of course. That's just it.
Except for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was there. That was for one of the cakes, wasn't it?
No, it was a
No, I
kit.
won the
A kit.
princess kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kit makes a little princess doll, Belle.
Yeah.
Which I got to make that next month for my daughter for her birthday.
And someone last week won the Golden Girls one. So,
aw.
yeah, that would have been cute. But I have a feeling those are going to get sold like crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I thank everybody for coming in and hanging out with Spring, Bailey, and me and just chit-chatting and crocheting along and having fun. I hope everybody
Yep.
has a good evening. See many of you on Joe's Live. And we will talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.
Ciao, ciao, everyone.